Hello friends, in this video I will going to explain the concept of single sideband suppressed carrier along with the graphical representation of waveforms using graphical calculators. Single sideband is the basically derivation of amplitude modulation. It overcomes the disadvantage of AM and DSB modulation. Later we will discuss the advantages over the AM and DSB modulations. It removes the carrier signals completely and its bandwidth is reduced one. See, it is the message signal, it is the unmodulated carrier signal. Finally, we get the SSB signal without carrier signal. Next, block diagram of SSB. If I put a message signal and carrier signal in the product modulator, we will get a DSB signal. This DSB signal is again given to the band pass filter. Why? Because band pass filter limits the bandwidth of the output and completely removes the carrier wave. And finally we get the SSB modulated waves. This is how SSB waveform is generated. Next. Moving on to the equation, for the DSB, the process of suppressing two sidebands along with the carriers and transmitting the two sideband signals is called double sideband suppressed carrier. Likewise, the process of suppressing any one of the sidebands, either upper sideband or lower sideband, along with the carrier and transmitting a single sideband is called single sideband suppressed carrier. Here, the carrier signal is added in this waveform and in SSB, carrier signal is completely removed. And this is known as USB and this is known as LSB. Without any carrier, it is divided into LSB and USB. Now let's see the waveforms. It is the message signal which carries some information and it passes through the carrier signal, and after the modulation we get the USB and LSB. For the particular time period, for the USB we get the waveform like this, which is the higher frequency waveform. For the same time period we get the waveform like this in LSB, which is the lower frequency waveform. Let's using the graphical calculator we see the waveform structure like this. For the graphical calculation, I have used Desmos calculator available in online. Okay, now let's see the simulation of USB and LSB of the SSB waveform. It is the general equation of USB. For this, I have taken FC, FM, AC means amplitude, M means modulation index. I have taken the some other ranges like for FC -2 to 2, for FM 0 to 1. Approximately I took the ranges. For AC it 2 to 4 and for modulation index 1 to 2. Now we analyze the FC and FM ranges. Now its FC is now greater than FM. That means I get the waveform when FC is greater than FM. If I increase the FM value, I didn't get any clear waveform. It's so much congested when I take the same value. For the clearance, we take the value range. If I reduce the FC value, it goes on lower frequency wave. So approximately I take Fc is 10 times greater than Fm. See here I took 0.1. For Fc I took 1. This is what the ranges of the frequency. Now for the LSB, the general equation is this. For the same set of ranges of Fc, Fm, Ac, M, I'm going to simulate this waveform. See, this is a USB. Now let's see the LSB. This is the LSB waveform. Here we observe lower frequency ranges of waveform, and for USB, we observe the range of frequency. See, this is the high frequency wave and this is the lower frequency wave. If I take the both waves together, you can observe easily. See, this is the blue color indicates the low frequency waveform, that is LSB. Red color indicates the higher frequency waveform, that is USB. If I am going to run this simulation, if I vary the frequency ranges, see the differences. USB waveform varies higher than LSB waveform, that is in terms of frequency. If I see the amplitude, see, I stop this. See, now also I get this clear waveform. Now if I change the amplitude, see what happens. It just increase or decrease this amplitude. And if I increase the modulation index, you can see the differences for LSB. That's all about the graphical representation of this waveform using Desmos calculator. At last, we observe the waveform in the simulation, that is USB for higher frequencies and LSB for lower frequency. Moving on to the advantages of LSB over DSB. The bandwidth of the DSB is 2 times of FM, but here bandwidth is reduced. For the SSB, bandwidth is FM. That's why bandwidth requirement is off, which is the advantages of the SSB. Noise power is reduced to off since bandwidth is reduced, and percentage of power saving in SSB is 83.33. Signal fading is less likely to occur. Now let's see the disadvantage. Suppression of one of the sideband is difficult. Yes, one of the suppression is very difficult and it requires a sharp cutoff characteristics, and SSB receiver require more precise tuning and carrier recovery and synchronization circuit, which adds to their cost and complexity. Since the generation and detection of the SSB is complex process. That's all about the concept of SSB and representation of waveforms. Thank you for watching.